Mayday, mayday. This is Captain of the Stellar Horizon. We've lost connection. Emergency spacewalk. I repeat, no longer with us. We suffered catastrophic damage. The ship's system are failing. Navigation, life support. To anyone who receives this transmission, avoid this location. I repeat, do not approach.
In the infinite expanse of the cosmos, where stars shimmered like distant memories, the stellar horizon drifted silently through the void, a ghost of its former self. Once a proud vessel of exploration, it was now a derelict ship, lost and forgotten, marred by tragedy. Captain Alara Voss, a seasoned navigator with a heart full of dreams, found herself at the helm of a vessel teetering on the brink of despair. It had started as a routine mission to chart uncharted territories, a journey filled with excitement and potential. The crew of the Stellar Horizon had been a tight-knit family, united by their love for the stars and the thrill of discovery. But everything changed in an instant when a sudden, violent tremor shook the ship, sending alarms blaring and red lights flashing ominously. "Captain," cried First Officer Jace, his voice barely cutting through the cacophony, "we've suffered catastrophic damage. Hull breaches in sectors 5 and 7. Ilara's heart raced as she struggled to maintain control. "Status report," she shouted, clenching the controls as the ship rattled. "Navigation systems are failing," Jace continued, fingers flying across the control panel. "Life support is down to 20%. We're losing pressure." Ilara's mind raced with dread. They were deep in the dark of space, far from any known systems, and the stellar horizon was meant to withstand anything. Yet here they were, teetering on the edge of oblivion. With every second, the reality of their situation sunk deeper into her bones. "Mayday, mayday," Ilara's voice echoed through the comms, a desperate plea against the backdrop of static. "This is the captain of the—" She paused as the transmission faltered, words distorted into incomprehensible no's. "The Stellar Horizon. We've lost connection. Emergency spacewalk. I repeat." Static consumed her voice, swallowing her words. Panic clawed at her throat, but she forced herself to breathe. "No longer with us," she murmured, the weight of her crew's fate heavy on her heart. They were good people, dreamers, explorers. How could fate be so cruel? "Captain," Jace's voice broke through her thoughts, "we need to initiate an emergency spacewalk to stabilize the hull. Breaches from the outside." With urgency coursing through her veins, Alara nodded. "Get the EVA suits. We have to act fast." As her crew prepared for the harrowing task ahead, Alara couldn't shake the feeling of impending doom. They had trained for emergencies, but nothing could prepare them for this. The cold vacuum of space was both a vast expanse of wonder and a merciless void that could swallow them whole. When she stepped into the airlock, the realization of their isolation gripped her. The moment the outer door opened, she was met with the oppressive silence of space. Stars twinkle like distant beacons of hope, but as the crew floated into the darkness, the reality of their situation became painfully clear. One by one, they tethered themselves to the ship, working quickly to seal the breaches. Alara led the effort, her heart pounding as she fought against the encroaching darkness. The cold metal of the ship felt alive beneath her hands, a reminder of the life they had built within its walls. "Captain," Jace's voice crackled through the comms, anxiety lacing his tone, "we can't hold on much longer. We need to get back inside." "Just a little longer," Alara urged, her voice steady despite the fear gnawing at her core. "We have to stabilize it, or we won't survive." Suddenly, A loud bang reverberated through the void, and Ilara's heart sank. One of the crew members, a young engineer named Talia, had drifted too close to a damaged section. The pull of the void was swift and merciless, and she was gone in an instant, her screams swallowed by the silence of space. No, Ilara screamed, the horror of watching a life extinguished in an instant gripping her. Mayday, Mayday. She transmitted again, her voice raw and desperate. To anyone who receives this transmission, avoid this location. I repeat, do not approach.